Hi cutie pies, we're finally back with another video. Finally. I've been visiting family for the holidays. Right now I'm in Washington. Look at this beautiful view. I love it, but it is freezing cold. Like, I can see my breath. So this is gonna be a really short intro because I want to get through this before my brain freezes. Today we're doing this amazing air warmer tutorial. I know that some of y'all have last minute Christmas presents that you haven't made yet. And the thing about this is it's super easy to work up. It'll take you about 30 minutes to a few hours depending on your skill level, but it works up really fast and easy. And it's just the cutest gift. Right now, this is the only warm thing on my body. I had to come out here so that I could see and test for myself, does this ear warmer actually work? And it really, really does. And it's super cute as well. Also, before I go, I just want to thank every single one of y'all. We have over 1,000 of y'all. That's insane. My mind is blown. I'm so grateful and I'm so happy that we're building this community. So thank you guys so much and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and my brain is about to freeze off, so let's get to the video. Bye! Hi guys! Today for this tutorial, all you're gonna need is yarn, a needle, a crochet hook to fit your yarn size, and this is optional, but a measuring tape. So to start off, I'm starting off with a lightweight 3 yarn. However, if you're using a chunky yarn, you can go ahead and just measure around your head and then make chains until you get to your measurement. I will be giving you approximate sizes for small, medium, and large, and you can choose to follow that, or you can go based on your own head. These sizes for small, medium, and large are going to be 50 centimeters for small, 54 for medium, and 58 centimeters for large. And we are going to be doing 16 rows. And if you're doing it with a chunkier yarn, the approximate width is going to be 11.5 centimeters. So if you are doing a small size of 50 centimeters, you're going to be chaining about 78. If you are doing a medium of 54 centimeters, you're going to be chaining about 84. If you are doing a large of 58 centimeters, you're going to be chaining 90. So I'm going to be doing a chain of 84. So go ahead, scoop your yarn and make a chain. So like I said, medium is 54 centimeters. So you can just go ahead and measure here, stretching out a little bit. And as you can see, mine comes to 54. Also, you can stretch it around your head and just make sure that it fits for you based on your yarn. So once you finish your chains, we are going to start with half double crochets. And we are going in the second chain from the hook right here. Now, what I like to do is go ahead and flip this over until you can see the back stitches right here. These back stitches. And I like to go into here. If you're a beginner, you can go ahead and just go into the chains like normal. But the reason that I like to go into the back loop is because this is the difference. If I just go into the chain like normal, this is what the chain looks like. And it can be very hard to stretch, and it just, honestly, to me, doesn't look good. Now, if we go into the back loops of the chains, this is what it looks like. And now, these two look the same. You see what I mean? I'm going to go ahead, and in the second chain from the hook, this is the first one, and that is the second one. So you come here, flip it over, and go into these back loops. Yarn over, second chain. Go into your chain, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. Yarn over, go into the next chain, and these could be a little bit hard to get into, but I genuinely think it's worth it. Pull up a loop and pull through all 3. Yarn over, go into the next chain, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And you are just going to continue like this all the way down, and I will meet you at the end and show you what to do next. And as you can see, going into the back loops gives it just a little bit more of a stretch. And now that we've reached the end, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and we are going to do back loop only half double crochets for the rest of this project. So as you can see right here, we have 2 V's. So you are going to go into the back loop only of that V right there with a half double crochet. And we are going to be working like this for the rest of the project for 16 rows. So go ahead into the first stitch. So this was your chain, and this is the first stitch. Go into here with a half double crochet, yarn over, into the back loop, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And continue all the way down with back loop only half double crochets. And this is how it should be looking so far. You're gonna get this nice little ridge. So just continue with your back loop only, half double crochets all the way down. Again, it will be 16 rows in total, or 11.5 centimeters in width if you're using a chunkier yarn. So we are here at the very last stitch. Make sure to go into the back loop only, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. Chain 1, and this is the chain 1 that we just did, and we go into the first stitch right here. Now if you do get confused by this, you can go ahead, especially if you're a beginner, and at the beginning of every row, there's your first stitch. You can go ahead and put a stitch marker into that very first stitch. And that will help you keep track of your first stitches so that you don't get confused in the next row. I find that to be very helpful, especially as a beginner, especially if you don't want to count your stitches or you're getting lost or accidentally increasing. That's just a helpful little tip that I definitely should have said earlier, so sorry. But again, you're just going to continue by yarning over, going into the back loop, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. Back loop, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And you are going to continue like this all the way down until you reach 16 rows. So we're at 1, 2, 3. So 13 more rows after this. And once you reach that, or 11.5 centimeters, I'll meet you back here and I'll show you what to do next. And we're almost done. So keep going, y'all, and I'll meet you back when you finish your rows. And again, this is how it should be looking so far. Something like that. So keep going and I'll meet you back here. So here we go in the very last stitch. Do your half double crochet, chain 1, and pull that chain tight. Now we are going to cut a very long string because we're going to be sewing. Cut a nice length of string and now pull that through. So what we are going to do is lay this flat and now fold these 2 under like so. That's how it should be looking. So now we are going to fold the ends over each other. So you can just go ahead and count 8, which is half of your rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that will be the middle. Now fold the left piece over and fold the right piece over. That is how it should be looking. Now take your needle and thread it. Thread it through. And make sure that all of these pieces are up so that you grab all of them together when you sew it. So we're going to start over here. Make sure, like I said, to grab this piece at the end, this piece, and this piece. It doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure that you got everything, and just continue to go through and sew these together. Just make sure that you are grabbing all 4 pieces with your hook. Just continue to go through like this. And now that we are close to the end, make sure that you get this end piece in the middle. And when you get to the end over here, you're going to tie a knot with this piece that was left out from the chain. Just go ahead and tie a nice little knot right there. And we are going to weave these ends in later. Now what I like to do is go ahead and just go back one more time to make sure that everything's secure. And now that you are at the end, we're just gonna go ahead and weave your ends in. So go through these stitches wherever you can. And I like to go through this way. And then skip the very first loop and go back through the other way, just to make sure it's very nice and secure. Now cut that string off. And you're gonna do the exact same thing with this. Now since my string is a little bit shorter on this one, I'm gonna go ahead with a smaller needle. And again, just go through these stitches this way. Skipping the first loop that you just came out of, go back the same way, pull that through, cut cut off. And now turn it inside out, or right side, I guess. Turn it the other way around. You have this beautiful ear warmer, kind of knotted look. Oh my god, it comes out so cute every time. I've done this in so many colors and it genuinely has kept me so warm, and it's also just such a cute headband. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know how this goes for you. If you have any questions or comments or constructive feedback, please let me know in the comments. I do my best to answer every single question that y'all have, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I usually do one every Monday. I'm gonna start trying to put out 2 a week, but for now I have one almost every Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.